Hi guys, Bacchus Bruce got the 2016 Bellingham Pinotage. This is coming out of the Western Cape of South Africa. If you're not familiar with Pinotage, it's a blend between Pinot Noir and Carignan, and really very rarely found outside of South Africa. It's almost like an indigenous varietal there, much like Chenin Blanc is in the white wines of South Africa. Now, this wine is called the Bush Vine Pinotage, so they're doing dry farming, no irrigation on these vines, and they're also doing a very low yield, so they're getting a lot of extraction, and you really can see that from the color. It's a pretty serious wine, so let's check out the nose. So really pretty. It's got a lot of kind of that green edge that I really love in Pinotage. So some roasted peppers, a little bit of sage, a little bit of thyme, herbaceousness. There is a little bit of red berry fruit in there with a touch of white pepper, but it's almost like a Cab Franc, really, in its nose. Very different from a fruit-forward style, which we're also used to. So let's check out the palate. So it's a pretty serious wine. You get a lot of that kind of char, smoke, and tar sort of thing going on, almost like a Rhone Valley Syrah, really. Again, a little bit more of that red berry fruit, but it's definitely more of a masculine style. It's full-bodied. It's pretty tannic. It's got some pretty good acidity. Fun to drink by itself and interesting, but probably going to be much better served at the dinner table with some serious red meats, like maybe a venison chop or some wild boar sausage or a nice fatty steak. There is some nice black olive in there and a little bit of petrol, which is kind of interesting. But this is definitely a big boy wine, and it's pretty serious, not a patio sipper at all. But a lovely wine nonetheless. The 2016 Bellingham Pinotage coming out of the Western Cape of South Africa. See you in the tasting room.